Hey everyone, welcome to another Punches of Pink. I always get so excited every time I do an episode because I really try to think about the flow of how things are going in the world and in my atmosphere here in Texas, and then the people that I'm meeting along the way this year. I just love grabbing people and having them share. Today it's going to be me sharing. I have come through another part of my journey that I wanted to share, and part of it is dealing with a lot of emotions. And so last week I went to see my sister, and there's a lot of things going on with her that really struck up a whole bunch of things in me. Going back, I'm almost 40 now. I'm 39, so about 30 plus years I had to sit down and talk with her about a lot of things in our life and how certain things led us to one place or another. And it was really liberating to speak with her frankly about a lot of things, but it was also hurtful because I uncovered some more things that I hadn't dealt with. And so in dealing with that, I just kind of shut down last week, and it takes me a few, depending on the situation, it takes me a few days to process. And I hadn't processed anything until yesterday. I had thought about it. I had tried to make some notes on it. I know God loves me. I know He's got a plan. But when you're in the moment of despair and depression, thoughts come in. I'm not going to say I was depressed, but I'm saying that there's a battle of my mind that felt depressive. And to the point where I even forgot that I was supposed to do a Punches of Pink today, and that is how distracted I was, and that's not how I want to live. So, several of the things that I worked through this week was dealing with my emotions and recognizing them. I also realized there's a lot of things I can't change, and we can't go back 30 years, 20 years, 10 years even, and make a different choice. You have to make a different choice now. And sometimes you need to think about your future outcomes before you make the choice, because sometimes you can actually kind of see where it could play out. Sometimes you can't see, until you've made that choice, and you just don't have the revelation that it could really destroy your life or take you completely off your path. One of the things I've learned in also speaking with my sister and within myself is that it's never too late. Even if you're completely off the path or in a pit, there's going to be people put into your life that can give you the opportunities to get the revelation that you need to move forward. And my sister is getting hers now. She's come to a place where she's getting the help she needs, and that's more important to me than anything right now, is to support her and find new ways to support her as she's transitioning. So, and for me, I'm having to learn how to not internalize everything, every little thing that I've come across this last week, every little thought, every little action. I've been trying to stop them before it gets worse and try to speak about it. And yesterday I just let it all out in my small group, and I didn't mean to. I could not get my brain focused on what they were talking about. And I just kind of exploded with the shallow version of what had happened, and I said, here's how I feel, and here's the tears coming down my face of how I feel about something. And they were there to support me. My husband was there to support me. And it's nice to have places that are safe where you can bear everything to people that can be there for you. And I hope that you guys out there, when you're dealing with something, that you don't try to do it all alone. And I know that it's hard to ask for help and it's hard to be vulnerable, but I felt so much freer in that 10 minutes than I had all week. And so it was very important to just release it all, no matter where it was going to happen. It was either going to happen here at the house or it was going to happen in a group setting. And it just so happened to be really intense, and I just kind of went with it. And so I'm really happy to have moved through that part, because I don't like crying in public, and I don't like the ugly cry, because I have that. And so I'm just like, ooh. And I can talk about the things now and laugh about it, because in the moment it's so intense, but when you look back, it's actually kind of funny. You're like, oh, why did you wait till your group? Why didn't you deal with it 3 days ago? But it's how we individually process. And I need you to be okay with yourself. I need you to give yourself a break. I need you to think beyond just that moment and realize that that moment can pass and will pass. If you do have depressive thoughts, you can fight them off. There's several different things you can do. And I encourage you to find those things, whether it be making art or declaring with the voice of the opposite, declaring a positive thing versus the negative. You can cry out to God, you can cry out to whatever spirit you believe in that will resume and build your heart back up and heal you. So if there's anything else I can leave you with today, is encouragement. Today's going to be about encouragement. I'm going to encourage you to work through the things that you need to work through, to get the revelations that you need to have a deeper understanding of yourself and other people. There's a lot of people who have been hurt, and they've either purposely hurt themselves or they've had others hurt them. And the only way to get through that cycle is to learn forgiveness for yourself and forgiveness for others. And remembering that we're all one step away from a bad decision that could lead us to a place of destruction. And all it takes is that one thought and that one lie that can take you down a path it wasn't meant for you. You don't have to stay there. And you can get back on a path that takes you to more life-giving things and life-giving purpose than just sitting around in the darkness and whining about it. So I wanted to encourage you with that today. Sorry this is a mess today, but I am who I am, and I'm really happy with how things progress in my purpose. And I hope that you get out there today and discover more about your purpose so you can get doing the things that you need to do on this planet. Alrighty, so I'll talk to you later. This is Jen with Pink Light Images. I do Punches of Pink 3 times a month, the 7th, 17th, and 27th. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.